you have a pillow in case you need it, or a blanket to sit on. And I would like everyone to have, if you don't have a strap, go get a strap or get a scarf. I have to lower this, I think, a little bit so you can see me better. There we go. And then come and sit on your blanket or your pillow. Lift up through your spinal column. Roll your shoulders down and back. Close your eyes. Remain with your eyes closed and become fully aware of your breathing. You are slowing down your breath in and slowing down your breath out. Take one hand to the center of your chest. Take your other hand to your abdomen. As you inhale, feel the fullness of your breath beneath your hands. Hold that breath. Exhale. When you exhale, pull the belly in. So you're squeezing all the air out of the lungs. Again, inhale. Feel that movement of your breath beneath your hands. And exhale. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. 3 times more. Inhale. And exhale. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. And then one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Open your eyes and reverse the course of your legs. Take your hands to your knees as you pull against them. Breathe in to arch. As you exhale, round, drawing in your navel, tucking in your chest. Inhaling, arch, feeling the whole spine move. And as you exhale, round, once again, tucking your chin to your chest. 2 more. Inhaling, arch. And as you exhale, round. 1 more. Inhaling, arch. And as you exhale, round. Come to center. Place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. As you inhale, twist, looking over your left shoulder. Exhaling, swing your arms around and look over to the right. We are moving with the breath. Inhale to the left, looking over that left shoulder. And exhale to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Once more. Inhaling to the left. Hold here and breathe. Double twist. Turn only your head to the right. Full twist. Turn your head to the left again. And release. Changing sides, you're looking over that right shoulder. Double twist, turning only your head to the left. Full twist, turning your head to the right. And release. Come to your hands and knees. Always remember you can put some cushioning under your knees if you'd like. And we're taking cat-cow pose. Inhale, arch your back, looking up. As you exhale, press away from your palms, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhaling, arch. Remember to move fully through the whole spinal column. Exhale and round. Twice more. Inhaling, arch. And as you exhale, round. One more. Inhaling, arch. And as you exhale, round. Extended cat-cow. Inhaling. Raise the right leg high behind you, looking up. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards your forehead and your forehead towards the knee. Inhaling, extend, looking up. As you exhale, round. One more. Inhaling, extend. And as you exhale, round. Take the right leg straight out behind you. Push your heel back. I want you to feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And then centering your hand, pivot yourself around for kneeling triangle pose. So you want to make sure this leg is in a straight line and the pinky edge of that foot is firm to the mat. Rotate the arm, and if you can, bring that arm over your head. So you should be feeling a stretch through the whole top side of the body. Working to open the shoulder, circle the arm down, back, up, and over. Again, down, back, up, and over. And then one more. Back, up, and over. Hold here. Focus in on your breathing. Breathe into the top side of your body. Make each breath long, slow, deep, and steady. Lift the arm and release. Change sides. I'm just going to spin around. First extended cat-cow. Inhale to lift. And exhale in. And we might have done this already on this side. I don't remember. Inhale, but if anything, we're doing it again. And exhale. And then one more. Inhale. And exhale. Now take that leg out behind you. Center this arm. So make sure that your wrist and shoulder are directly stacked above each other. Take that top arm. And then again, bringing that arm over your head. So you're lengthening the whole top side of your body. And again, working to open that shoulder. Down, back, up, and over. Again, down, back, up, and over. And then one more. Down, back, up, and over. Hold here. Breathe into that whole top side of your body. Holding just a couple of more breaths. Raise that top arm and release. Again, you're on your hands and your knees. Taking cat-cow vinyasa flow, and you can modify it if you need to. I'll give you those instructions to modify as well. Starting in cat-cow, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhaling, arch. Extended child pose. Inhale to swinging cobra. And exhale to down dog pose. Inhale to up dog pose. And exhale to down dog pose. Come to your knees. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Extended child pose. Swinging cobra, make sure you have a little bend in your elbow here. And exhale to down dog pose. And if you cannot come to upward dog pose, then just bring your knees to the floor instead. Inhale, up dog pose, or you're bringing your knees to the ground. And exhale, down dog pose. So one more flow like that. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhaling, arch. Extended child pose. Inhale to swinging cobra. And exhale to down dog pose. Inhale, up dog pose. And exhale, down dog pose. Holding here, bend the right knee just a little bit, press it to your left heel. And change. Change again. And change. Come to a full downward dog pose if you can. And then come into your knees. You're sitting back in child pose. So if you can't sit all the way back, you can always take a pillow or blanket at whatever height you need. Place it between your buttocks and your heel. Sometimes I know for some of you, you have knee issues, so you need to give yourself that support. You can place your hands under your head. You can bring your hands alongside your feet. So whatever feels most comfortable for you, because it is a resting posture. So you do want to make sure to rest. And then coming up to center, we're lying down. Please make sure you have a strap or scarf with you, because we will be using it. Have something under your head, a blanket or a thin pillow, but only under your head and not your shoulders, right? So the shoulders are on the mat. Bend both knees and place both feet on the floor. Bringing your right knee to your chest. Hold on to that right knee and pull the leg into your body. So feel that deep flexion of your right hip. And then extend your left leg straight out on the floor. From your hip, circle the right leg slowly. Take your time in circling that leg so you feel that deep movement of the hip joint. And then go in the opposite direction. Holding that pose steady, hugging your knee into your chest. Our focus is the left leg. Inhaling. Float your left leg up. Excuse me. Flex your foot. And as you exhale, reaching through that hip, float the left leg down. And remember, you can always hold on underneath your knee if holding on around your knee doesn't work for you. Again, inhaling, floating the left leg up. And as you exhale, floating the left leg down. Once more. Hold here, breathe. Circle the ankle, go slow. Circle the other way. Point, flex, point, and flex. Press through the heel, extend through that hip, and float the left leg down. If you can, hold that leg 1 inch off the floor. But if you need to bring the leg to the mat, that's fine as well. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift your head towards your knee. Any strain in your neck, though, keep your head down. Hug that leg close, close, close to your body. Lower your head. Lower the left leg, and then do this. Take your right foot. Place your right foot against your left inner thigh. So your right knee is bent. Let the right foot stay against the left leg for as far as you can, as long as you can. Sliding the right leg forward until the knee is straight. And then just take a moment and settle. We'll do the other side. Let's start with both knees bent. Take the left knee into your chest for half knee to chest pose. Go under the knee if you need to. Hold that leg. And now extend the right leg straight out on the mat. Our focus is the right leg. Inhale, floating the right leg up. And as you exhale, floating the right leg down. Again, inhale, floating that leg up. And exhale down. And I just remembered I didn't let you circle that hip first. So let's just circle that hip. And then go the other way. Hold steady, and then one more time, float that right leg up. Hold here, breathe. Circle the ankle, slow. Circle the other way. Point. Flex, point, and flex. Press through the heel. You are lowering that leg, if you can, just to 1 inch off the floor. But if you need to, bring the leg to the mat. And then lift your head towards your knee. Hold here, breathe. Lower your head. And lower the leg. Same thing now. Take the sole of your left foot against your right thigh. And let that foot stay against the thigh for as long as you can. Sliding your leg forward till the knees are straight. And then just roll those legs a little bit from side to side. Place both feet now on the floor. For reclining pigeon pose. Take your right ankle, cross it over the edge of your left knee. And then bring your left knee into your chest. Your right hand, it goes through the opening of your legs. And you're either holding on to your left knee or you're holding on behind the knee. So just let me go through that one more time. You're taking that right arm, you're bringing it through the legs, and then you're holding on to your left leg. And again, I always like to remind everybody, this is one of the best poses you could do if you suffer with sciatica or compression in your lower back. And now begin to rock a little bit from side to side. So you're creating a massage of your lower back. Stay leaning over to the right a little bit. So try not to topple over. Center, and then stay leaning over to the left a little bit. So you should feel this strongly through the right buttock. And release. And then let's change sides. Reclining pigeon. Your left ankle crosses over your right. Take that right knee into your chest. Take the left hand. Bring it through the opening of your legs and either hold on to the knee or underneath the knee. And you're pulling that leg in towards your body. Begin to gently rock a little bit from side to side. So you're creating that massage of your lower back. And then lean a little bit over to your left. Again, don't lose your balance. And then lean a little bit over to the right and stay there. So again, you should feel a strong stretch in your buttocks. Release to center and place both feet on the floor. So now you'll need your strap or your scarf or whatever it is that you have that you can use. Both knees are bent. Place your strap around the ball of your right foot. Wrap your hands around the strap. Do you notice how I'm keeping my elbows bent? I'm doing that because I don't want to create tension in my shoulders, right? We have enough tension in that area usually. So we want to keep the shoulders relaxed, and by keeping the elbows bent, that helps me to do that. Think of pushing your right leg away from you. You should definitely be feeling a stretch in the back of your whole right leg. Let's just settle here for a moment. This is all variation and adaptation of a pose with a very long Sanskrit name called Supta Padangustasana, or reclining big toe pose. You're holding. And on your next exhalation, straighten your left leg out on the floor. So I want you to think of that left leg being very strongly extended. Imagine I'm holding on to your left ankle and I'm pulling that ankle away from you. So you want that left leg to be strong. And now using the strap in the same way that we made that circle with the hip with the knee bent, now make that circle with the hip with the knee straight. Just be mindful, please. Try not to bend your knee. Try to keep that knee straight and then go the opposite way. Big circle. One more time. Hold steady here. You should definitely be feeling a stretch in the leg. Find your breath. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And imagine you're breathing into the back of your right leg. Keep pressing into that foot, into the strap. Hold the strap. And as you push into that leg, lower the strap towards the floor. But don't let it settle. So as soon as your calf muscle touches the floor, pull that leg back up. Bring your hands higher up on whatever you're using, taking a moment to stimulate some of the nerve endings in the foot. Shimmy that strap, it should feel good. Up and down the sole of the foot. Hold steady. Remove your strap. Take your right arm over your head. Grasp the right wrist. So I want you to feel that pull through the whole right side of the body. Imagine I'm holding on to your right ankle and I'm pulling your ankle away from the wrist. So that as you lower the right leg to the floor, the whole right side of your body is getting a little bit longer. Hold here, take a breath in. As you exhale, float your arms down to your sides. And then take a moment, close your eyes, let everything go completely. Notice the feeling in the right side. Note if it feels different than your left side, just so that you're aware. And then we'll do that sequence to the other side. Bend both knees, both feet on the floor. Take your strap around the ball of your left foot. Press, keep your elbows bent, right? So you want to keep those shoulders relaxed. Straighten the right leg. And now, just as we did in half knee to chest, let the the strap, that movement, create that deep, deep circle into your left hip. And then go in the opposite direction. Hold steady. You're using that strap as a resistance, pushing your foot into the strap. As soon as your calf muscle touches the floor, pull that leg back up. And then let's repeat that, pressing through. And pull up. Good, one more time. Pressing through. And pull up. Hold here. Walk your hands up a little bit higher. And again, shimmy that strap up and down the sole of the foot. Hold steady. Remove the strap, grasp that left wrist. Give that little pull. Press into your left heel. Again, imagine I'm pulling on that ankle. So the whole left side of your body gets a little bit longer. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, float your arms down to your sides. And then once again, please just let go. Roll your legs a little bit from side to side. And then come and lie on your side. It doesn't matter which side you do. For me, lately, I like doing the pose in this way. That I'm resting, I'm putting a blanket, you could put a pillow between your arm and your head. And you're letting your head rest on your arm. This has become my favorite way to do the pose. But the other way you could do it is by propping your head up on your hand. And then taking your top leg, bend your top leg and hold on to the ankle. So we're moving into a back bend, a side back bend here, side bow pose. Press your hip forward as you lift your leg up and back. So if you look down at your leg, your hip should be in front of your knee. Your knee is being drawn to the wall behind you. And this is side bow pose. So it is the beginning of a back bend. It's also a good posture to remember if we're doing the back bend in the class and you cannot do that back bend, to come into this pose on your own instead. So just make a note of that to remember this side bow pose. Take your top knee and bring it towards your shoulder. And here again, you probably need the strap. Wrap your strap around your foot and extend the leg. So the way this posture would ultimately be done is you're holding on to the big toe. But I want you to notice, right? I'm holding my big toe, but my knee is straight. So if your knee is bent, then you need to use the strap so that you have that straight knee. And then think of pulling your leg in the direction of your head. Hold here, and if you want to make this pose a little bit more challenging, flex your bottom foot and raise that bottom leg a little bit off the floor. But first and foremost, I want you to have that straight knee. So do not worry about lifting the bottom leg. Hold, breathe out everywhere. And release. Okay, let's change sides. So scoot yourself over to the other side. If you want to see me, then take a moment to switch, depending upon how your camera is set up. And then support your head with your hand. Or rest your head on a pillow or blanket. Bend that top leg, grasp your ankle, side bow pose. And once again, you're pushing that hip forward as you lift that leg up and back. I want you to feel that hip going way, way, way forward as the leg lifts up and back, so you're feeling the back bend. Hold here and breathe. Take your top knee to your chest, and you're either using your strap or you're holding on to that big toe. But again, remember, only hold on to the big toe if your knee is straight. Otherwise, use a strap. And if you want to challenge this pose more, flex your bottom foot. Lift that leg a little bit off the floor. Hold here. And always, always be aware of your breath. And then release. Come up to sitting for a moment. So I think I mentioned this the last time. I haven't sent it to Ashley yet. You know, with the virus, there's been so much emphasis on the respiratory system. This is something that yogis have known about, right, for thousands of years, how important the breath is. Not just naturally breathing, right, but gaining control of the breath. I just ordered a book, in fact, from this article. So I promise, I'm having a problem with my emails, but I will send Ashley this article on the breath and have her send it out to everybody, because the breath is so, so important. So when we're doing this practice, and I ask you to remember, I keep reminding you to remember to breathe through the postures. That's really the foundation of a yoga practice. The more you can bring your awareness into your breath as you do these practices, the more you increase the benefit of what we're doing. Because remember, it's not just about the physical body, right? It's about the body, the mind, the emotions, our psychological state, our energy field. So all of that is encompassed in a yoga practice. And the breath is really the key to hooking into all of that. So bring your right hand here and raise the left arm up. And then maybe at some point, I'll do a class that's just on breathing. So I'll talk to Ashley about that. That probably would be a good thing to do, just to do a class on the breath. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tiptoe your fingers over to the right. Push away from your fingertips. So again, I want you to feel this lateral stretch through the side of your body. Hold here. Raise the arm, and if it's not a strain in your neck, look up at the hand. But if it is a strain in your neck, then don't. And then see if while you look up, you can bring that arm a little bit over. Bring your head to center, and let's change sides. Take that right arm up. Breathe in. As you exhale, tiptoe those fingertips over. Push away from your hand. Feel that lengthening through the right side body. And then if you can, raise the arm, turn your head to look up at the hand, but no strain in your neck, please. As you bring that arm a little bit over your head again. Come back to center and release. Take a moment, relax those legs in front of you. And then bending your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet and lightly flutter your legs. Take your hands to your thighs, tilt forward a little bit only, and press. And release. And again, press. And release. Bring your feet forward. Create a diamond shape with your legs. Walk back on the buttocks a little bit. Grasp your ankles. And then again, let's make those deep movements from the hip. You're circling to the right, all the way over to the left, and center. Again, to the right, all the way over to the left, and center. Just watch me for a moment though. Make sure you're not doing this with your head. So the head, it's not the head that moves. You're moving from the hip. So your whole torso should move. So one more time in that direction. And let's go the other way. Circle to the left, all the way to the right. To the left, to the right. And then one more, to the left, and to the right. Take a breath. And now as you exhale, fold forward. If your head doesn't reach your feet, put a blanket, a pillow, or something under your head if you can, so that you're giving your head some support. And then hold here and focus in on that breath. Come to center. Relax your legs in front of you. Walk back on your buttocks a little bit. Bend your left leg and bring that leg closely into your body. Hold on to your shin. Lift up through your spinal column as we come into a pose called Ardha Matsyendrasana, half spinal twist. Taking your left leg, cross it over your right. Let your right arm wrap around your leg. You're not just wrapping the arm around the leg. You want to hug the arm and the leg right up against each other. Take the left arm. Circle that arm very close to your spinal column. So you don't want to lean back into the hand. You want that hand to help you keep your spine lifted, and then gently twist. You're looking over your left shoulder. Continue to hug that leg, please, as close into your body as you can. Continue holding. Release to center. Now take both hands, bring them over to the right. You're letting the elbows bend and leaning into your arms. So your left buttock will lift off the floor. Return to center and now take hold of that left foot in both hands. You're holding on to the foot. And if you're falling back like this, then bend your other leg, and that will help you to keep your spine lifted. And then hold on to the foot and hold on to the knee. Or if you are able to bring your foot into the crook of the elbow, then go ahead and do that. I want you to look at my shin though. You see how my shin is in a straight line? So that's your intention, not to have your leg here, but to have your leg up here. And again, I don't want you to collapse into your lower back. And then rock. So you are loosening again that hip. Release and now change. Bend your right leg. Take that right leg, cross it over your left. Lift up through your spinal column. The left arm wraps around the leg, and that right hand, it comes very close to your body as you twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Holding here. Releasing to center. Take both hands to the left side of your body. Now that right buttock, it does lift completely as you bow down to the earth. Return to center. Grasp that foot with both hands. And you're either holding on to your foot and your knee, or if you're able to, you're placing that foot in the crook of the elbow. And then again, rock. So you are, again, loosening into that head. Release to center and come once again onto your hands and your knees. Put a cushion under your knees if you need to, not too thick though, because we're doing a balance. Hands are under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. Lift your gaze, looking at a single point in front of you. And raise the right leg parallel to the ground. Raise the left arm. Right leg, left arm. You can stay here or bringing that balance into a back bend. Bend your back leg, grasp your ankle, and pull that leg up and back. Keep your head lifted. Hold here and breathe. Release and change. Take that right leg straight out behind you. Gaze forward and raise the right arm. Now again, you can stay here or bend your leg, grasp your ankle, and pull that leg up and back. Hold and breathe. Release to center. For puppy dog pose, curl your toes under. Walk the hands way forward. Arch your back. And as you lean back, so you're not sitting back, you're leaning back, bringing your forehead to the floor. And this is one of my favorite postures because it helps to release tightness in the shoulder blade area, right in that space, right in between the shoulder blades. Let's just hold. Couple of more breaths. Puppy dog pose. Return to your hands and knees. Your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your head. So we're coming to downward dog pose again. And if downward dog pose is too much for you, then do this instead. Take the arms forward and then just lean back so that you feel the lengthening in your back. But otherwise, bring your hands a little bit forward of your shoulders. Curl your toes. And then once again, come to a down dog pose. When you come to that down dog posture, remember you want to lift out of your arms so you're not sinking, and it's okay to have a little bend in your knee. Be mindful of your breath here. Slow down both the in-breath and the out-breath. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then walk your feet forward. Walk your hands back and meet in the middle of your mat. If your hands do not touch the floor here, you can put something underneath it. Blankets, pillows. If you have yoga blocks, by the way, it's good to use the yoga blocks. They're like a great, great prop. So if you don't have them, you might actually want to get them. Walk your hands over to the right. If you have something under your hands, take it with you. Lean to your left side. And then walk your hands over to the left and lean to the right side. Come back to center, bring your palms to your lower back, lift your gaze, and come to standing. Good, so come to the front of your mat, and I would like to take 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, right? We've worked the whole body, so we're more prepared for this. If you feel for any reason not to do this or just to modify it, please feel free to do that, right? Since you're not in front of me, so I can't really tell each of you individually how to modify it, but always feel free to do that. You're standing at the front of your mat. If you have your yoga blocks with you, I know some of you have them, then put those alongside your feet. Inhale to circle. Exhale down. Step that right leg all the way back. And then come to down dog pose. Inhale either upward dog pose or bring your knees to the floor and back to down dog pose. Step the left foot forward. That's always the biggest challenge. So remember, you can bring your knee down, take your left hand, help that foot forward, and then lift the knee. And then take the right foot forward, relax your head. Take your palms to the lower back, lift your gaze, long spine to come up. Hands to Anjali Mudra or Namaste. Finishing that round. Inhale. And as you exhale, swan dive down. Step that left leg way back. Remember, you always have the option of bringing the knee to the floor. Right leg back. You're coming to a down dog pose. Inhale to an up dog pose or knees to the floor. And exhale to a down dog pose. Let that right foot step forward and the left foot step forward. Place your hands to the back, lead with your chin, come to center to Namaste. Take a breath in and out, and second round. Inhale, and as you exhale, hinge down. Right leg goes back, down dog pose. Up dog pose. Down dog pose. Left foot comes forward. Right foot comes forward. Lead with your chin to Namaste. And then let's finish that round. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg goes back. Down dog pose. Up dog pose. Down dog pose. Right foot comes forward. Left foot comes forward. Lead with your chin to Namaste. Close your eyes now for a moment. Be mindful of your breathing. Slow down into your breath. Imagine that you're like a sponge, absorbing that breath into your body. Open your eyes. If you have issues with your knees, you can forego this pose, but otherwise separate your feet slightly wider than your hips. Place your hands on your thighs. Hinge forward from your hips. It's okay to have a bend in your knee. Bring your fingertips to the floor, and if you can, come into a squat. So again, if you have issues with your knees, leave it out. This can be really helpful, having blocks here, helping to take some of the weight off of your knees and giving you more balance. And then bring your hands behind you. So if you do have blocks, feel free to use them. Bring the blocks behind you. Walk, or your hands, walk your feet forward and slowly lower yourself to the mat. I know that's strong in your knees. Relax your legs completely and then come and sit once again on your blanket. Have a bend in your knee and put something underneath your knee. So a yoga block is good, but also, excuse me, another blanket, a pillow. Inhale, take the arms straight up over the head. And as you exhale, fold down. We're not staying here yet though. Inhale to lift. And as you exhale, melt down. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, relax your head completely. If you're able to straighten your knees without really rounding into the back, feel free to do that. But otherwise, excuse me, just stay where you are. And then slowly round your way up to center. Your head comes up last. Shoulders should roll into place before your head. And now lie down for Shavasana, for relaxation. So remember that when you lie flat, you can always, again, so definitely I would put something under your head, but you can also put a blanket, pillow under your knees as well, which is a kind of nice way to do that posture. And then before we come into Shavasana, let's take a moment to release the neck. Place your fingers under your head. Bring your elbows close together near your face. Take a breath in. As you exhale, the arms lifting your head off the floor. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck. Letting your arms do the work. Turning your head to the right. Center. To the left. Center. And lower your head to the mat. Relax your arms now by your sides. Close your eyes. Make any final adjustments as we come into Shavasana, into relaxation. Let your arms relax alongside your body. Let your legs relax away from each other. Be mindful here of your breath. And again, you're using the power of your mind really to suggest and to feel your whole body rest. Feel your arms, your hands, and both of your shoulders relax. Feel your legs, your feet, and both of your hips relax. Release your spine and the muscles in your back. Relax the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Relax your abdomen, your rib cage, and feel the chest relax. Relax your neck and throat. Relax your head. Relax your eyes, cheeks, lips, tongue, and jaw. Going more deeply, relax your heart and your breath. Feeling as you breathe, with every single breath, every cell in your body is totally, completely relaxed. Your whole being rests. Your whole being rests. Begin to move your fingers, to move your toes, to move your head from side to side. As you feel ready in your own way, give yourself a deep, deep, deep full stretch. Then return to a seated posture, legs crossed, eyes closed. Take a breath for your body. A breath for your mind. And a breath for your soul. Float your arms behind you, hold the right wrist behind your back, and fold gently forward to Yoga Mudra or the yogic seal. When you fold forward, if your head meets the floor, let it rest, but you can also just put a support under your head. That's right. Come to center, and then open your eyes. Thank you, everybody. If you want to say anything, you need to turn your mics on because
Thank you, Diana.
Thank you, guys.